You're listening to the Hockey Podcast Network, your home for hockey talk covering every team in the NHL. New episodes every Monday. Download at thehockeypodcastnetwork.com or wherever you get your podcasts from.
What up, Sea of Red? You're listening to Into the Flames, a Calgary Flames fan podcast.
Your home for all things Flames and updates around the NHL.
With your hosts, Raja Burri and Noah Eppelston.
Into the Flames. New episodes every Sunday.
Back to Vegas?
Back to Vegas, yeah. Well, I mean, getting traded is interesting experience. You kind of, been in Vegas for 2.5 years. Kind of everything settled there. You have spot the car, everything, and get traded. Just packed a few bags, packed a few luggages, and then boom. I flew to Miami, joined the guys in Fort Lauderdale after the game against the Lightning. And that's how it is. Everything's still in Vegas. Pretty much all the clothes, everything, the car. So I gotta go back to Vegas, sort that stuff out, and I kind of go from there. Spend a little time there, and I haven't really structured my summer yet, but I gotta sit down, really plan my summer, go through everything, and it's been a crazy couple of days with exit meetings, everything's packing all this stuff, and that's kind of how it's been.
Right, yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff going on, and it's been nonstop, especially when you're traded in the middle of the year. I totally understand that.
Yeah, and everything's kind of thrown at you, and it's our job to deal with it and perform at a high level. So those things there exist, but you kind of have to prioritize everything that's going around you, and the game got to come first. So
right,
you just made our jobs easier, because one of the questions was, what are your summer plans, and you just kind of spilled that, so we can knock that off. We can I guess do an intro. So hey everyone, as you can tell, we've got Flames defenseman Daniil Miromanov with us on the show today. Thanks for doing this, man. We're just diehard fans running a fan platform that covers the Flames. We're not the traditional media team that you guys are exposed to on a daily basis. And honestly put, you've genuinely been a fan favorite here since the second the trade went down and you got here. So you taking the time for this means a lot to us.
I appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, I think definitely the part that makes you a fan favorite is that shot of yours. I know you like to shoot the puck, I love the shot that you bring on the ice, and I love your game.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate it a lot. And I feel like my shot, just like you said, it's kind of a big part of my game and part of my strength. So I was always been told, use your shot as much as you can. And I talk to my mom and dad every day, and after the games, and they're always, man, just you shoot more, and just like Michael Jordan said, you can't. Basically, you can't score if you don't shoot. So, and a lot of stuff, comes from the shot. A lot, chaos starting sometimes. Guys always hunting for rebounds, and coaches always hard on forwards to be in front of the net. Get ready for those rebounds, be there. So that's a big part of being defenseman. Being able to get the see that shooting lane. Get the puck through, and put the puck on net. Make sure it's it goes in. Shoot to score, and great things happen. So.
Mm-hmm. And I guess segueing from that, who are some guys that you looked up to that you sort of, I guess, growing up were trying to model your game after?
I looked up to, my favorite player always was Kovalchuk, I'd say, and Datsuk. And Kovalchuk was always a shooter, massive one-timer, and then when I was that's when I was 4 probably, and then when I switched, I always looked at Carlson. I still do. That's so probably the guys I looked up the most, and I was looking at the highlights all the time, and still like I kind of look all the time. It doesn't matter who it is. I just admire the guys who played at the highest level and were the elite amongst the best. So it's it's kind of how I always looked, and that's I think those guys were the majority of the guys that I looked at.
You said that you switched. For some fans, they might not know that you actually were a forward before you switched to being a D-man. What went into that process, and how did that come about?
I was forward pretty much for a majority of my life, and when I was 16 years old, we went me and my mom and dad, we went to Detroit to skate with Igor Larionov, the professor, the legend,
Yeah.
best guy I've probably ever met, and best person, mentor for me. Triple Gold Club, pretty much, he had the career that any hockey player would love to have, and have privilege to have. You win up everything he can win. There was nothing left at the time when he was playing, and so we went to Detroit. He was having some skates, a little tournament, and it was aged at the time, and we were seeking for his advice, and we maybe needed a little guidance at the time, and we wanted to meet him and to go see him, talk to him, and so we had a little tournament, and there was only 3 D-men and a whole lot of forwards, and then he asked us in the locker room who wants to play defense, and I said I do, because there's only three D-men, and I thought to myself, why not? It's just a little summer tournament, and I would and I would be on the ice all the time. So that's kind of how it happened. Played 4 games, and he was pretty excited what he saw. It was all organic. I just never played. I just kind of played in the position. I played with the puck. Just was doing breakouts. Was just kind of joining the rush. Just like having fun. Just playing hockey. It was organic. It was all natural. And he was talking to my mom and dad after, and he was really excited. He said, he's got a switch. I see a lot of potential in him, and he's got the tools. What I saw was kind of all organic, and we got to teach him, to do some skating, do some work, and work on habits of being a defenseman. And that's kind of how it happened. I since then I couldn't really switch. In juniors, I was still forward, and then in my last year juniors, I switched. I was in QMJHL. I switched, and then that's when I fully switched. And that's kind of how the second path of my career happened. A lot of learning from there. A lot of it's definitely a journey. Hockey journey is a life of its own, and that's was my transition.
Wow, yeah, that's a really awesome story. I had no clue that Larionov was behind all that. That's that's incredible.
Yeah, the professor himself. Yeah. He said at the time, this was like 8 years ago, and he said that hockey is changing, and teams are now playing 4-1, like 4 guys in a rush, 1 guy's defending on a transition game. And he said the offensive defenseman, that's the future of hockey. Kind of, those guys will be pushing the team forward. And this is very rare position. You don't see a lot of guys, especially right-handed and tall. So, he was always bringing Carlson as an example. And he said, there's not a lot of Carlsons in the league. That's what he said.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Just a little ad break here to let you know that the chase for the Stanley Cup is on. And if you're looking to light the lamp, nothing beats the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL. From the start of playoff beards all the way until the hoisting of the cup, DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with same-game parlays, live betting, odds boosts, and so much more. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN. New customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's code THPN only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER, or in West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, must be 21 years of age and age varies by jurisdiction. This offer is void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See dkng.co/ice for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources. Copyright NHL 2024. All rights reserved. Back to the show. I guess if you could take us through then the day that the trade went down, because trade goes down, we hear about it, a few hours later, becomes official, and then we learn that you signed a 2-year extension. I guess just that whole whirlwind of a day.
Yeah, I had practiced that day, nothing crazy. And then when I came off the practice, I checked my phone, just check my phone if there's anything urgent or something that called me or something like that. And I saw that my agent texted me that he said that, we're just talking with Calgary, and I had, permission from the Golden Knights to talk to teams and stuff like that. So you might get moved here, have an opportunity somewhere else, and then kind of went on to my staff. I did a workout at lunch, did all the things, and sat in the car. He called me. He said, basically, this is like 95% happening. Because there's also other players involved. I was at the time, and he said, like, you're 95% moved to Calgary, and they're very excited and they're very happy, and then they're also want an extension, just to have some kind of guarantee that because I was unrestricted this year, at the end of this year, and so they said basically, like, if we're bringing Miro here, like, we don't want to bring him for a month, and then he goes in, any team. So it was so super simple. Like, he said, like, this is what I think. What you guys think? I was like, okay, hold on. let me call my mom and dad. They were sleeping. I woke them up. I was like, this. Like, what do you guys think? They were like, yeah, that's good. And they hung up the phone, went back to sleep. I called back my agent. I was like, yes, that's good. And it was like, negotiations were like 5 minutes. So everything happened so quick. And that's kind of how it works. I've heard some stories before, and when trades usually happen, it happens last couple of days, and everything moves fast. So much stuff is going on, so that's how it happened. And then he told me I got traded after that call, and I went home, went on to doing my stuff, and just regular days, and nothing really happened because they couldn't register trade for a long time in the NHL. So it registered around like 7 p.m. Pacific time. So, and then started receiving phone calls from the management, from the staff, from the Flames, and that's kind of it happened. And then I went home. I packed the next day. In the morning, I went grabbed my gear, said bye to everyone that I saw at the rink, in Vegas, and I at 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. I flew to Miami. That's it.
Wow. That's yeah, it's all so fast and it moves so fast. So when you finally came over to Calgary and you started to get settled in, who were the guys that kind of took you under their wing and showed you the ropes here in Calgary?
A lot of, all the guys, pretty much every single guy helped. Every single guy showed me around, told me something. This is a good spot to go. For groceries, this is a good spot to go with the family. Like, this is a good area to leave and stuff like that. So, the leadership group is amazing. The young guys are amazing. The Russian guys, of course, helped a lot, and Igor, like, Kuz's been for a little bit longer, but also like he went around a little bit. So that's kind of how it was, and everything. It's been amazing since then. The guys have been amazing. Made so much easy, to acclimate, to show me around, and it was just a pleasure, ever since I got here.
Awesome.
And we know you've only really been a Flame for just over a month now, but I guess, do you have any favorite spots in the city so far?
My favorite spot is Vintage Chop House and Tavern, like the little spot downtown, man. It's best steak meal I've had, probably. Like, if anybody wants to go there, steaks are very, very good. But the steak tartare is the best, and the Brussels sprouts are the best I've ever had. So this is a great spot. I went there quite a couple of times. So this is my favorite spot. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys are here first, so it looks like we're gonna be shooting for that sponsorship now with that endorsement.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a few more questions for you, Daniil. Heading into the off season, where do you look to improve your game the most for next year?
Oh man, yeah. Coming off the pretty major injury that I've had, I really look forward to the summer. I'm happy, to be healthy, 100% finishing the season. And I'm really excited to have great summer, full of very hard work and productive work, and I'm expecting myself to be 100% faster, quicker, bigger and stronger, and I fully understand what to expect from the game, what I can bring to the game, and what best how can I help the team the best. That's the most important. And it's just going to be a great summer. I'm just going to come back, come for the training camp, be in top shape. And I'm just really excited. Improve all my aspects of the game. And one of the things I really want to work on, the quickness, setting guys up, being quicker in the breakouts, so guys have more time, with the puck, have more time to make a decision. Also the thing I really noticed, guys are very good at blocking shots, and very good in getting in the lane, using skates 6, the shin pads, and I really want to work on, being able to get the puck through the screen, have a little fake throw it, real wrister to get through the first layer. It's the most important. Those 20 games that I played, I had a lot of shots blocked. So this is a big part, kind of understanding, getting through, or kind of maybe a more of a vision work, mental work, seeing, not necessarily looking at the guy that you're facing coming at you, or kind of looking past them so you can shoot past them, kind of using dragon stick a little bit, like fading away a little bit, changing the shooting lane. So all those things, have to improve. Got to keep working on those.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I think we're just as excited as you are. Raja, do you want to end it off with a fun little question for him?
Yeah, sure. So I'm a big music guy.
Yes.
So two things. Who is in
Yeah.
charge of the aux in the locker room? And do you have a favorite artist or genre of music that you cater towards?
Most of the time I get there, it's already playing, and it's like a lot of playlists. But a lot of time is Oliver Chillington. Yeah, he's got amazing taste in music and just in general. Yeah, he also he knows how to play DJ controllers. So he mixes himself, so he's got great music taste. He plays great music, very good music, and I'm all over guy. I have 50s, I have 60s, I have everything, but I just don't listen to like heavy metal, like rock, that type of stuff. Like, doesn't give me a good vibe, vibration. A lot of no, I love house music, like deep top house, hip hop. Like I love old stuff, everything. I love light music, like I love bachatas. I love pretty much everything. It depends on the mood. Music is a therapy, so just it's a big part of all my daily routine, as well. Just wake up in the morning, put some music on. So
Awesome. Well, I think that's pretty much all we have, isn't it, Noah?
yes, awesome.
Yeah, I think so. That was amazing, Daniil. Thank you so much, and
I appreciate you guys, man. It was fun to
have a great off season and safe travels this summer. And we're excited to see you back here in the fall.
Yes, guys, man. Thank you for having me, and then have a good summer as well. Great weather's coming, finally, and
Finally.
Summers are great in Calgary, so you guys enjoy that, and I enjoy some time as well in Vegas. I'll go back home to Moscow and have some great time too.
Awesome, Daniil.
Sweet. So
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
appreciate you.
for doing this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that was Daniil Miromanov. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That was sick. You went into detail on a lot of those answers.
Yeah, really, just a really good guy, right? I mean, really, you get to talk to these guys, and it's such a mind-blowing experience, right? You get all nervous and you get worked up, and then you start talking to them, and they're just normal guys like you and I. Yeah, really good interview. Went really into depth with everything, and that's always makes our life so much easier.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I thought that was really good.
And I mean, hey, he's a fan favorite. I think that we endorse that sentiment now. I mean, he hopped on a fan platform. It's good stuff. Feel free to hit the like button, comment, subscribe. More interviews, hopefully, that throughout this off-season rollout, we can be more consistent with our posts. That's the goal that we're trying to get to. So, yeah, go Flames go, and here we go. Off-season content on the way.
Yeah, go Flames go.